Hello, my name is Richard Culatta. I am the Director of the Office of Education Technology here at the United States Department of Education. I was hoping to be with you there in person today. You may have been watching the news and seen that our Congress has not passed a full budget for the government this year. And unfortunately that impacts a number of things, including my ability to travel to be with you. So I appreciate your patience in letting me drop in virtually and hope maybe next time around to be with you there in person. Despite the fact that I'm not there with you, I'm actually very excited about the conversations that you're going to be having. This is a really just an incredible time in learning because so many new options are becoming available thanks to new types of technologies. I think about some areas that I think will be particularly disruptive over the next couple of years. One of them is just improved access to connectivity. On the K-12 side, we are this year making $6 billion available to make sure all schools are connected to high-speed broadband. So that means students that are coming out of the K-12 system are going to really understand how to use the internet as a tool for learning in ways that they just never had before. Another area that I'm really excited about is the acceleration of openly licensed educational materials. I look at the fact that we literally could cut the cost of community college by 25% across the country just by transitioning over to openly licensed resources. But open is not just about cost saving for me. It's an opportunity to democratize the creation of learning content, which I think is really disruptive in a really exciting way. I also think over the next couple years, the ability to have open data will really transform and change the way we think about learning. You know, so many of us, myself included, made decisions on what major we were going to choose in college, what school we were going to go to, with very, very little information. Most of us have way more data behind our decision about what movie to watch on Netflix than what school we go to or what major we decide to choose. And so the ability to take data and be very open and use the data to help students make more informed decisions, I think will really be transformational. And then one other thing, if I could say, add one more on there, is the idea of transitioning to a competency-based learning model is something that I think we will see over the next year or two that's going to be really transformational. For so long, so many years in education, we have gone with what we call the butts and seats model, right? Where we pass students along if they've sat in a semester in a course for a whole semester. And it turns out that's actually not a very efficient way to use students' time or time and resources for a learning institution either. And so thinking about how can we leverage technology to help students move when they're ready, when they can demonstrate competency in a particular area, and not have them sit through courses or learning experiences that they don't need because they already have those experiences, right? So those are just some of the areas that I'm really excited about moving forward. But I do want to end with a final thought and a request for your conversations, and that is that you think very carefully about the theme of this event, which is simplify. SimplifiED, right? How do we take advantage of these new opportunities to just make it easier? Make it easier for students to get access to the right learning opportunities no matter where they live. Make it easier for content, the right high quality digital content to be available without charging huge amounts of money for it. Make it easier for students to move through learning experiences when they demonstrate competencies and not just because they've sat there for a semester. Make it easier to share those competencies with prospective employers and future learning opportunities beyond what they're currently participating in. So thinking about how do we leverage these great new opportunities to make education and make learning a simpler process, make it easier to be more effective, is going to just be transformational. So I'm excited to hear what you're talking about. I will look forward to the solutions that you come up with and hope that we can meet each other in person next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.